Good day, my family and friends. It is my joy to meet you people again on this channel, Believers Astrology. If you have any question and answer or for consultation to check yourself or to know some certain thing about spirituality, or you want to develop your spiritual journey, you want to grow, you want to become mature, WhatsApp us on the number above the screen. WhatsApp us, you can voice note us, WhatsApp only or voice note, because we might not have the grace or the opportunity to be able to pick your call. But when you drop a first note for us, then we'll answer you on WhatsApp. Or if you want to call, you can text us message, then you can still make it message. If you cannot access WhatsApp, you can message us, you can text message us. This morning, I want you to know something about, many people, they go around claiming they are spiritual powerful. This morning, we want to talk about knowing your spiritual power level. Knowing your pastor's spiritual power level. Know your pastor level of spiritual power. Know your pastor level of spiritual power. Many people or many ministers or even herbalists, they want to appear, oh, I'm powerful, I'm strong, I can command things to happen. They make mouth, they make all sorts of mouth. They want to appear like that. They want to appear like a holy person or like a good person. Now, this will be the gauge for you to know if your pastor or you yourself or anybody around you claiming to be spiritual, is it spiritual? Does he have power? Now, let me let you know this thing. There's a difference between gift and power. Different. Some people have the gift of revelation. Some people have the gift of speaking in tongues. Some people have the gift of different gifts. But power is different to that. So, like for example, nobody on net doesn't have the gift of revelation. Nobody. Everybody on net have the gift of revelation. What I mean by gift of revelation is people dream now. Everybody dream, right? Everybody dream. And everybody have God that tell them something. And everybody can read Bible to get message. So you can see now everybody have the gift of revelation. So gift, you can have gift. But when we talk about power, that means so many of our so-called pastor, so-called imam, they go into this business because they have one gift or the other. But when they even go to that game, they're supposed to develop their power, spiritual power. And that spiritual power is what makes them to be called priests that you can go to. The other day, I remember in my video, if you are not watching, go and watch it. Difference between destiny and faith. I say two things can change your faith. That's you yourself, your action, and your pastor, your guru. Your pastor, your guru, your imam, maybe it's your herbalist, anyone you want to do it, anyhow you want to call it. They are the one that they can change your destiny. Because God have put them in that position. But now, how will you check the rage that a power gauge for your pastor? Power gauge for your pastor. Is my pastor powerful? The way he used to make mouth, the way he used to talk. First thing I will point to you, if your pastor is powerful as he used to say, is how does he react to negative comments? When people comment about her in a bad way, how does he react? Does he flare up? Yeah, me, I'm going to show you. Me, I'm not like that. This thing, does it flare up when when your pastor hear negative comment about him? When people does he react? Does he react to when he have, maybe example? Let me now. How does he react? Mean that when bad thing happen to him, how does he behave? Yes. 1, 2. When he jam a good success, how does he react? Maybe your pastor just bought maybe one car. Does he keep on talking about that car for like 1 year in the church? That my car. If you see, the other day we invited a pastor to our church during their fest. When that pastor want to preach, he doesn't preach. He's saying he's trying to boast. At that time, he brought one Benz 190. The pastor was talking about the Benz 190, how he travel abroad. He said, that my Benz 190 over there. When I got it, he said, and that time, when he want to talk next one, he makes sure when he want to travel to abroad, when I enter plane, know that spirituality is very low. Because when anybody is still depending or putting in happiness or his pride inside material thing, he's not powerful spiritually. He just try to pretend. Yes, he's pretending. Oh, when I bought my first share in my house, that share have a big foam. I bought it 256,000. That my share. He's not spiritual. He's not spiritual at all. He doesn't have any power. He might have gift too. He might be speaking. He might be seeing vision. Gone. But he has the low level of power. Number 2, fear. Fear. Do you see him as person that always fear? In fact, he's a person that will instill fear in you. That means he listens to radio a lot. He spend most of his time on social media. He listens to radio a lot of time. He doesn't have time for prayer. He doesn't have time to study Bible. That thing happened to me once. One time I was having a big problem, so I now went to a mountain to go and do prayer. When I get to that mountain, I see the man in charge of the mountain. When I explain it's my mother that took me to that place. When I explain my problem to that man, the man say, hey, that is bad, oh. He said, that thing I'm talking about, he killed one person in a bad way. This and that. He gave me scare. Because he himself is afraid. Doesn't have spiritual power. Because before you can say you have power, you will have get to spirituality to an extent. You will have know how God works. You know that you can rule. That means that your energy you have, make you not to fear anything again. The man scare me more. So I now become more fearful than I am before. Instead of him to tell me that nothing God cannot do, calm down. I should see the stillness in him. No. He said he heard the news on the radio about that particular thing. Yeah, it's a very bad situation. But now compared to the one, next my daddy now took me to Ikoyi Mountain. When I get to Ikoyi Mountain, I met those on Ikoyi Mountain. You don't normally hear the radio much like that. Their work is to do the work of God. They face it. The man get angry. He say, you don't know your right in it. Oh, meto any. You don't know your right. Lay down. Let me pray for you. And the man, as I lay down, the man said, I saw Peregun. I mean, he saw a particular plant that fire is burning around it. He said, go. That thing will not disturb you again. That it might be disturbing the rest in your area, but you will not be disturbed again. And that's the end of the problem. You can see that. You can see the difference. So if your pastor is the type that used to bring fear to the table every Sunday, you can see they kill somebody in Aja, they kill somebody in Oshogbo, somebody have died of this thing. There's no food, there's scarcity of food, there's Nigeria is getting destroyed. War is going to kill Nigeria. This and that and that. He's not powerful. He's just pretending to be. That means your pastor the type that always instill fear in you, because he himself is fear. He cannot give what he doesn't have. When you have power, when you have all this spiritual power, you don't fear anything. Even people that use worldly power, like those people in the courts, in a worldly way, in abroad, not in abroad. You see them, they have the boldness in them. And the Bible says that the righteous do have boldness like a lion. Like a lion. So if you see anybody is claiming spirituality and is not bold with the way he talk on pulpit, you cannot trust him. You cannot even have matter and say, let me go and tell that to my pastor. Because you know that you scare more, because you have listened to a lot of radio. And when you listen to radio these days, you always hear bad news. So that's why you see even our president say he doesn't listen to social media anymore. Why is that? He's trying to avoid any news that will bring him down. So your pastor is that fear. Know that he's not spiritually powerful like that. It's one of the gauge you use to know your pastor. Number three, as the saying goes in spiritual world, say the more power you have, the more gentler you become. If your pastor never third sign or gauge that will make you to know if your pastor is powerful or is not that powerful. Maybe he's trying to measure up. Is how gentle he is. Is he the one that always flare up, showing up in the pulpit, boasting, talking anyhow? Is he gentle? Does he calm when he hears something? Do you see the fairness in him? Do you see do you look at his eyes? And every time he fight, You know why anointed doesn't fight much? Anointed people, they are afraid of themselves. My next video, I'll post about the sign that you are anointed. They anointed themselves. They anointed themselves. They are afraid of themselves. So that's why they become gentler. They are afraid not to hurt you. They are not afraid for themselves. If you see you are talking to your pastor, maybe somebody want to fight your pastor, he calm, he didn't talk. That means he's pitying that particular person. That is, you pray, I will destroy you. So you will not be telling the person, I'm sorry. Don't be offended. That means he's not intimidated by that person, but he's becoming gentler. That means he know what he carry now. Now it's sure for him. Like one snack will say, it's sure for him. That's one snack. That means when it's sure for your pastor, he'll be gentle. No matter what you say to him, just look at you. God, may God forgive you. Doesn't know what you are doing. Help him out. That's Jesus in his lifetime. He said, God forgive them because they know not what they are doing. When John Beloved in the Bible have not getting power, they used to call him the son of thunder. He used to get angry easily. But when he get the power in him, he become much more gentler. In the book of 1 John, 2 John, he's not talking about God is love. If you don't love, you cannot know God. That's John Beloved, the brother of Jesus. That means the third sign that your pastor is powerful is how gentle he is. If you always react to small thing, always fight to something, that means he's afraid. But when you know that he's going to cry, like one more pastor, is very powerful man of God. When somebody do an instant, he will tell the person, you will cry, and he'll be pitying the person. Please, let's stop like this. Let's settle this case. I love you. Because why? He didn't want to hurt the person. He's afraid of himself. So anointed, afraid of their self. So a strong or powerful pastor, or powerful herbalist, or powerful anything can be, is afraid of himself. The fourth gauge to gauge your pastor, maybe it's powerful or it's just making man, is can he forgive easily? Does he hate? If you see your pastor always come to people and talk about who offended him years ago and keep saying about that person is that, he's saying I will not forgive that person, he's a bad person, always he doesn't have ability to forgive, he hates, because the power is not there. So, and then the level of boldness, we had the level of his boldness. Does he have joy? Whenever you see him, do you feel happy? Do you feel life seeing him? Or when you see him, you feel down? There's some people like that, when you come across them, all your energy will be drained. You become empty. But when you see your pastor, do you feel revived? Do you feel life again? Oh, I want to see daddy. I'm going to church to see daddy. I want to go and talk to daddy about this thing. Do you feel energized or you feel drained when you see him? Because if your power is like electricity, it strengthens and empower something. So whenever you want to come across a person that is powerful spiritually, whenever you come to his presence, you feel the energy. You feel that you are free. You just feel comfortable. You feel, you just feel that you have the boldness before you leave the presence of that person. That means vibrating higher frequency of God. That's a sign of if your pastor is strong. Maybe your pastor is powerful or it doesn't have power, and he will not be afraid. And when he himself is not afraid, when he's balanced, when you come to him, you feel the energy, you feel his energy, it's alright, it's not negative, it's positive. That means your pastor will be the person that you would like to talk to about your problem. But when you talk to your pastor and see that you have more problem, more drain of energy, then the power is not as you think. Maybe you're just using gift. As I say, gift is cheap. Everybody is gifted in one way or the other. We are all gifted. That's why the Bible says that if you go to pastor and they say you are a glorious person, don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. Everybody is glorious. Only that glory it differs. In horoscope, you check your glory, kind of glory you are having. And the Bible says in that book of Corinthians, say glories are differs. Glory of sun different, of moon, of all the sun and nation, Mercury, Jupiter, all their glory are differs. So if they are saying you have glory, everybody have glory. Nobody doesn't have glory. Everybody have glory. So, but the power is not for everybody. is for certain people that are able to sacrifice or give themselves to it, to seeking knowledge and do what it takes to be in that class. Those are the people that have power. So, but by this spiritual gauge I mentioned, check your pastor out, check yourself out. Am I powerful? Maybe you used to think, maybe you are the one, the person you are watching me. Maybe you yourself, you are a spiritual person. Check yourself out with this. Are you spiritual? Are you spiritual? Check yourself out. Is your pastor spiritual? The way you used to think, the way you used to make mouth. And when you always see the pastor always make mouth boasting, know that it doesn't have any power. Because the more you have power, the more you keep silent, the more you talk less about who you are, what you can do, what you can perform. You have no Yorùbá máa sọ pé àgbò ló máa ń pariwo. That's what Yorùbá will say. That means empty barrel, make noise, make louder noise. Empty barrel, make noise. So that's it for today, my viewer, my friend. I welcome you to this channel. Please subscribe, comment, and let me know your mind towards the video we are doing. If there's any video you want us to make, you want us to talk about on this channel, we'll bring it up. So may God help us. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye.